I'm talking about C-H-I, chi. Chai.
Oh, chai?
Yeah, that's who I'm thinking about. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's the Can Do Can.
Cece. Oh.
I don't know who Cece is. I just seen Cece.
Oh, you don't want to know who that is. That person was rude.
Oh, I didn't see that.
I put him in the box and then he disrespect my whole family.
I'm thinking about C-H-I.
Yeah.
Chi.
Yeah. Yeah, we talked yesterday.
So why is people so mad at you? What's going on?
I don't know.
You're new here?
I only been on TikTok, watched videos maybe 4 years. I just got on here about 2 weeks ago.
That's weird. Because we used to battle and they had your same name and everything.
No, it's not me because I don't even know how to battle on this.
That's strange.
Yeah, very. Would I like to? Yeah, I would like to learn how to battle and meet some people but
I'm sorry people are so rude to you. I don't understand.
yeah, well,
You gotta stand your ground. You can't let them treat you that way.
No, they get rude on here. I get rid of them. I don't put up with anything.
But you blocking people is just hurting your lives.
Well, being rude.
You just need to mute them. You don't need to block them. You need to mute them.
But they end up coming back and doing the same.
But if you mute them for your entire life, they can't come back until the next day, and then you mute them again.
I'll have to think about that. So how's your night?
It's good. Thanks for asking.
Yeah. My night's doing okay too.
I gotta go to work tomorrow.
He got a lot of reps yesterday. They rotated up the quarterbacks in, but he got all the meaningful reps. So
Somebody said there's a video of you from 2022 on a live.
No. They're lying.
The person I used to battle on here was me and Tasha and Shonda. It was about 10 of us in a box, and your name used to come in there and battle with us.
Not me.
Did you ever have up a, what do you call it? Not a GoFundMe account, but like a Amazon gift thing? Amazon.
I just recently put one on for my son's birthday.
Well, there used to be one up all the time, and I donated to that several times.
It wasn't me.
I'm talking about to the person I donated to.
I don't know.
For Christmas, I sent a bunch of stuff for Christmas.
It wasn't me.
That is weird. I can look it up and see what name it was under. Does your last name start with a W?
No.
No?
No.
I'll have to look in my Cash App and see what name it was.
It wasn't me.
And I'll let you know.
Well, it wasn't me.
Because I know one thing I sent was like a board, the skating board.
Oh no, it wasn't us.
That's weird, really weird.
Yeah.
Maybe someone has your information or something.
Maybe, I don't know.
I was on here last night. It was pretty crazy. I seen people ordered pizzas and stuff for you.
Yeah.
What did they do about that?
People showed up at our door. We just send them on their way.
Did you have to pay for it?
Huh?
Was it already paid for?
No.
You had to pay for it?
No, we didn't pay for it. We just send them on their way.
That's insane.
If somebody would have paid for it, yeah, we would have took it. But no.
How did they get your address?
Internet.
You get your address on the internet?
It's what happens.
That's crazy.
That's what happened.
Lisa said, hello, Becky.
Yeah, I know Lisa.
You know Lisa?
Yeah, she's in my hometown.
That's nice.
Yeah, she's a good lady.
Is Dow King your son?
Yes, he is. Why?
I just seen him said, hi, Lisa.
He went to school with her daughter.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I just wonder why people's hating on you. I don't understand.
Well, he used to go to school with her daughter. He goes to a different school in a different town. Too many bullies in this town. And too many kids going to school with him bullied him, so we moved him to a different school.
That's sad. When I used to go to school, you know how I used to go to school? You'd get in fights, and then you come back the next day, you'd be best friends with somebody. It don't work that way anymore.
Nope. This kid stepped on my son's ankle.
Ooh, that's awful.
Yeah, he's been having issues with his ankle for going on 3 years now.
Simply Spiked, made with real fruit juice. With new mixing bowl mashup.
And we have to take him to different doctors to see what they can do for it.
Tia, try the new DQ Summer Blizzard Mickey because nothing.
Yeah, bullies are everywhere, Star. I agree.
Yep.
And it's sad. It's really sad.
There could be adults being bullies. There could be kids being bullied. They're all over.
I was on a live one night. I don't know if you remember this, but there was a girl on here. She wore a baseball cap. She didn't have no teeth. And people kept bullying her. And anyway, she unlived herself right on live.
Oh my God.
Yeah, this happened about 4 years ago.
There's a lot of kids that do that because they're getting bullied.
No, this was an adult.
Oh wow.
You know what I feel about
kids
that?
on the app too that gets bullied and they do the same thing.
I feel like when people bully somebody and they cause them to unlive themselves, I feel like they should be charged.
Yeah.
Because there's so much bullying on this app, it's pitiful. And there's so many bums and beggars on this app, it's pitiful.
Yeah.
You know, I had a deer that came right through my windshield in my car. Not one time did I put it on TikTok because I knew somebody was going to say something about it.
Nights at the Sapphire Lounge on the set. Have it.
Because I figure, well, you know what? I just got to take care of it. I didn't put one picture of that car up here on TikTok because I knew they would think I wanted money or something. No, I'm not doing that.
There's a lot of people that ask money on here.
I can tell you're trying. There's a high chance you'll have another heart attack. I don't want to go through that.
You know what? It's not a shame to ask for money if you really need it and you're going through a hard time and you feel like you got friends on here.
I ask and I get bullied for it.
Because there's so many people. Are you familiar with that girl Lisa that's on here every day bumming?
Yeah, I don't remember that, but
Lisa, she's what's her last name? Lisa. Somebody help me out in the chat. Y'all know Lisa I'm talking about. She got kicked out of her home. She lost her kids. She's on here yes, Richards. Lisa Richards. That's her.
they asked if I'm related to Lisa Richard. I'm not.
Well, she's on here every day bumming and asking people to help her with money. And all she wants to do is get her little rugs. And then if you don't help her, then she sits here and cusses people. No, you don't do that.
Yeah, I don't do that kind of stuff.
She's famous on here. You're right, Bo Hunter. She is famous on here. And there's another one. There's like several of them on here. Are you familiar with what's his name? Wait a second. Barry? Wait a minute. What's his name? He gives everybody a Penny Fairy, I think his name is. Penny Fairy.
I might have saw him, but I don't know who he is on here.
They're treating this Penny Fairy. They're treating this app like a dating site. This is not a dating site.
No, it's not.
This is not a Dear Abby site. There's more bumming and begging on this site than I've seen on Facebook.
That's very true.
And you know what? You can't get on here. TikTok's not like it used to be. Used to, you could get on here and make friends and be friends. Now, every time you open it up, it's something about money, 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 money. Get a job. Get a job.
I can't work.
No, I'm telling people that's on here bumming every day, they need to get a job.
Yeah.
I mean, they think it's our responsibility to help them to have money when it's not up to us to make them have money. They need to get out and earn their money. And if people's on disability, I respect people's on disability because you know what? It's a long time and a long month, but you got to make that money, make ends meet where you got to be able to control your money.
Me and my husband are on disability. And it's a rough time for us.
It's a rough time for everybody, and the food economy really is horrible.
And the price of eggs went up. Yeah, it's the price of milk. Oh my God, that's unbelievable.
But it's not up to TikTok for us to take care of everybody.
No.
You got to learn how to make ends meet and to make that money last. When you get a check like that, you got to do it week by week, day by day.
I used to do that, but I don't get much out of SSI since my husband got on there.
I don't know anything about that. I'm not going to say I don't know.
Because we're married. We're going on July 13th will be our 16th year being married.
So when you're married, they cut your
They
check.
cut my SSI.
Because I became disabled, I got put on SSD after life.
Gotcha.
That's my husband that spoke.
Oh, hello.
And he went back there.
You
Relax
work
in our
full-time,
bedroom.
well above minimum wage, and it is tough. I agree with you. It's tough.
They call me a scammer. They call me a beggar on here.
Why did they do that? Did you ask for money?
I tried because my son's got a doctor's appointment out of town coming up on June 3rd. He has to be at.
Okay. If you're on disability, you know they have stuff called like free rides they'll give you.
Yeah, I know, but we like to take our own vehicle.
And they will also pay you gas money if you don't have it. My brother was on that, and they'll pay you gas money to get back and forth to your doctors.
Who will do that?
If you call the insurance card on the back of your insurance card, there's a number. It's called Rideshare. They do my nephew like that.
Oh, well, not here in this state where we live. They don't do that.
They do. They usually do it everywhere. It's all over. You got to call your insurance company.
We're on Medicaid.
Oh, that's even better. That's the red, white, and blue.
Nope, not ours.
Because a lot of states, they have that free ride and they pay you gas money to get to your doctors.
Not here.
You have a caseworker?
For what? Food stamps? Yeah.
No, not your stamps. Do you have a caseworker for your Medicaid?
Not sure.
I know a lot of insurance companies will pay for you to get, they would reimburse you for your money to get back and forth to your doctors. They won't take you
I
to
do
store.
get that. I do get that. But it takes about 6 months to get that money. It's called reimbursement.
Did you get it?
Yeah. I'm working my butt off trying to get it. My son went to 2 doctor's appointments, and I'm still fighting to get that money.
They'll give you money to go to the doctors. I do know that because they did my brother.
Yeah, it's where you pay for gas, and then you get a form, you fill that out, send it in, and we get reimbursement.
If you have a friend that would take you to the doctor, they also give them money to take you to the doctors.
Sometimes we have a good friend. He's a family friend that comes and helps us sometimes, and he don't ask for help. He does it as a kind of his heart, but he's a good friend of ours. But sometimes he's busy.
Guest. No, push guest.
Okay, stop. Alice,
No, don't say my name.
go. Disrespecting me, please.
No, I asked you to press guest. Guest. Click on doc.
Hold on a second.
And approve. Doc him.
Oh,
I was asking you nicely.
Hello.
hello.
But sometimes they give you free rides. I do know that.
Yeah, but not here.
You need to check with your card because I think it's everywhere.
We've been on Medicaid forever. All they do is you go to your appointment, you fill this form out, you have the doctor fill the form out, the top part of the form, you send it in to Pierce, South Dakota, and they reimburse the money that.
Holly said they give out gas vouchers. You don't have to wait or get reimbursed.
Where's that at?
Where's that at, Holly? A lot of churches that give you gas vouchers too.
We don't go to churches here in town.
They said if you have state insurance, you can get free rides in every state.
Oh, like Medicaid?
I think so. I know they used to come and pick my brother up and take him to his doctors and bring him back.
Well, that's nice of them.
But he passed away, so
Sorry
I
to hear
can't-
that.
yeah, I can't ask him now, but South Dakota gives you vegetables.
Sorry to hear that.
Thank you.
It's hard to lose somebody.
Yeah, because I know a lot of places they'll help you with your food, they help you with gas, they help you with the doctor's appointments. Oh, thank y'all for the gifts. I really don't have to do that though.
They've been giving me gifts, but I don't know how to receive them.
I usually just give them back out to people.
Oh.
Thank you, Star.
Can you make money off of gifts?
Yeah, you have to. Oh, do you know about Meals on Wheels?
My mom's on it. And they're only due for one person per family.
Do you have a PayPal account?
On my phone.
They said you have to put your PayPal on your TikTok.
Okay.
What I do is
I don't have a
Eddie gives-
PayPal card, but I have it on I have an account on my phone.
Anytime I get a gift, I always turn it back out and give it to people that just randomly.
Yeah.
To keep your mental health a priority.
Because I don't never cash it out on PayPal, so I didn't know how that worked.
This person said I should do it for Dave.
I don't never get big gifts anyway, so it don't matter.
Climate researchers are weathering.
What do you mean by I should do it for Dave? What do you mean?
CDW transformed their devices and infrastructure with Lenovo ThinkPads and powerful edge to that solution, delivering faster insights and increased performance.
Yeah, I know my husband smokes and he drinks, but that's his choice.
I work in a store, and I come with a lot of homeless people come in there, and I always just give them a sandwich or a drink or something
Yeah.
to help them out because you never know.
You don't know if they had food for 2 days or you don't know.
This one guy came in the store and I said, "How are you doing today?" He says, "I'm hot, tired, and hungry." I said, "Go over and get you a sandwich and drink and I'll pay for it."
That was nice of you.
Because I always like to help people, but you never know what some people are going through. But there's a lot of people that take advantage of you too.
Yeah. I'm not that kind of person. I don't take advantage of people.
I won't give them no money, but I'll give them something to eat.
Yeah. Well, giving somebody something to eat, that's a good thing. So they at least have a meal.
A lot for people that are homeless or whatever, because sometimes you don't know what their struggle is, what their life story is. They could be really, really hungry. They could be starving really, really bad. One single
Hi,
meal.
Chi. How you doing, Chi? There's Chi. Chai, or whatever her name is.
Hi.
Capital One Venture X business card with no preset
How you doing, Chai?
Hey, Shy, how's it going?
and unlimited double miles means we earn more too. What's in your wallet?
This is Roundup for lawns. This stuff works. This stuff kills weeds down to the root without.
But you really need to check into that, Becky, about that free
For up to 3 months. This stuff works guaranteed or your money back. This stuff works.
rides and stuff.
Well, usually my mom helps us when she has the money. She's just going to get paid on the 3rd, so she'll help us make
Your
sure we
mom?
get. Yeah, she's good about that.
Hi, Chai. Shy. It's Shy. She says it's pronounced Shy. S-H-Y.
Yeah, I talked to her last night.
She's nice. I seen her on here.
Yeah, she got to meet my husband.
Oh, she kept calling him, I forgot. She called him
Rattlesnake,
Yeah, Rattle.
But no, he said no. My actual name is Dave.
Yeah, she called him Rattle.
Yeah,
He didn't like that too well, huh?
he put up with it for so long, and then he's like, no, my name is actual Dave.
They said it's Dave sleeping. It's so quiet.
Oh, he's watching TV. He does his own thing in the back bedroom.
And he's gotten so much stronger. He's moving well. You don't see him favoring anything. When he's bending, he's grabbing the grass. He looks confident.
Guys wanting to get in a box too.
So there's nothing to tell me.
Who does?
Shy.
Not right now.
You said not right now, Shy.
I'm about ready to get off so I can get my meds taken.
So how did your meatloaf turn out?
It turned out okay. I ate it.
What'd you have with it?
It's the potatoes.
That sounds good.
Yeah. My husband makes some good meatloaf. I cook, but I'm limited on what I can do in front of the stove due to my injury.
You don't cook?
I do sometimes. I'm limited what I can do.
Oh, gotcha.
Because I have a torn ACL, MCL, and PCL. And I'm not lying about it. I lived with this pain for almost going on 6 years. It's very painful.
Is that your disability?
No. I don't talk about why I'm on disability.
Oh, that's not why you're on it?
No.
My brother was on it for heart condition and PTSD.
They say I'm a slow learner, but I don't want people thinking I'm a dumb or whatever, you know. I'm not.
Oh, that's okay. People shouldn't. Nobody should make fun of other people because of their disability or their race or their color.
When I was younger, my mom put me and my other sister, my sister that passed away, on disability for extra income because she was working 3 jobs and barely making it. So she thought she could put me and my sister on disability. That's how she paid her bills until we got old enough. And they say that I'm a slow learner. That's why I was able to get on disability. Now I've been on it for years. Yes, I did work until I got pregnant, and then I got back on disability. And then my injury happened.
Let's go back to you. Talk to me about
Yeah, but see, a lot of people have learning disabilities. But that don't make no reason for people to make fun of them. They can't help it. And a lot of people suffer from depression, anxiety, schizophrenia, etc., etc.
Yeah.
That's no reason for people to make fun of nobody that's disabled. Or it's no reason for people to make fun of people if their race or their color or what they do.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not good for people to judge for people that's on disability.
I've seen some people with learning disabilities that's smarter than you or I, you know?
Yeah.
My nephew has a learning disability, and some days are good for him, some days are bad. He talks to his mom in a bad way. I don't like it, but I don't say much because it's between him and his mom. I don't like the way he talks. I don't like the way TJ talks to his mother, but it's still her son, and she still loves him regardless of how he talks to her.
That's how I am with my sons.
But he has a learning disability, and he has problems. And I know it's not okay for him to talk to her that way, but she gets mad at me if I say anything because it just causes problems.
Yeah, and she probably don't want that to cause any problems.
No, so I just kind of keep my mouth shut. But I'm telling you, it really bothers me the way he talks to his mother sometimes.
Yeah.
Because as I was growing up, if I talked to my mother like that, I'd have a bar of soap in my mouth.
See, my mom was never that way. My dad was very abusive to me and my sisters. But mostly to my sister, Lisa. But when we got old enough, we moved on our own.
I don't understand how some child can talk to their mother that way, though, because I'm telling you, really, Becky, I could never, ever talk to my mother that way. But when you got problems like disability problems or problems like that, it makes it hard where there's nothing much you can do but just cope with. I mean, it's hard. I just feel for people that have to go through that.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand that.
I've seen him do stuff to my sister that's very upsetting.
How does your sister handle it?
She still loves him regardless of what he does to her. TJ does no wrong. In her eyes, he does no wrong. She knows he's got problems. Right now he's in a place, in a group home. He's 34 years old. He's in a group home. And he takes his medication. He tells her he's sorry, but then a few minutes later he's cussing at her again. I mean, it's hard.
It's probably because of his disability. That's why he does that to him.
She told me what he had. It's some part of this. It's dysfunctional learning something disability.
Yeah.
She's took him to classes. She's done everything for him. I know it's sad. That's it. That's it. If that person number S said it, I can't
Yeah.
put. But he's like really rude to my sister. But nobody deserves Becky to be talked to that way.
There's days that my sons, they like to get mouthy. And there's days that they are very calm and
I know, but I tell my sister every day, I said, Nancy, there's no reason for him to talk to you that way. She said, but you got to understand he has so-and-so wrong with him. I said, but there's medication for that. He needs to learn how to control his anger. He needs to learn how to talk to his mother. And then she gets mad at me for telling her that he should, I don't know, it's just a big mess.
yeah.
So I just kind of stay out of it.
That'd probably be the best thing to do.
Because if she wants to, I don't know how to explain it. If she's going to let him talk to her like that, there's nothing I can do.
Yeah.
He came to stay at my house for a little while, Becky.
Yeah.
You know what he did?
What?
Oh my gosh. Well, the first thing he done, he stuffed chicken down in my bathtub.
Ooh.
The second thing he did, he hid my kitchen chair downstairs in his room and made me think I was crazy, like I didn't have another chair. Like,
abilities go right along with it. You see,
are you still there, Becky?
in rigorous testing to ensure our tools were fit.
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I'm here.
Him out of here, Nancy. You got to put him somewhere. I think he
Glad that
basically.
he's
I think
somewhere that he
basically.
can be.
He does it. I think basically for attention.
That could be it.
He wants attention. They said it's lagging.
Not on my end.
The gold standard of light being. The gold standard of light being. The gold standard of light being.
Don't just get by, but thrive. And chooses to.
It's not lagging on my end, but they said it's lagging.
Not on my end. It might happen later on tonight because it's supposed to storm really bad tonight sometime.
So you wait.
All we've been getting is rain, rain, rain. I'm so sick of this rain.
Our continuous relief that does not fade.
We've been getting a lot of rain too.
At night. Itch.
And it sounds like it's supposed to rain and thunderstorm tonight.
The Itch Sanity with Cortisone 10 for bug bites, poison ivy, and other itches.
I don't get hurricanes here.
Cortisone 10. And for no mess relief, try new cooling spray.
We don't get hurricanes here either.
We get tornadoes here, though.
When we give back to the communities we serve.
One time we got a tornado here.
For you,
it only hit one building in this town. And that was it. You know, people judge me and my family because we live in a mobile home. It's a home.
You know what? If you're happy in your mobile home, then you be happy in your home. Nobody should judge nobody for what kind of house they live in.
Nope.
You can live in a cardboard box as long as you are healthy and you're happy and you're healthy. That's all that matters.
My kids and myself and my husband has a roof over our heads, and so do our 4 babies.
It's nothing wrong living in a trailer.
Nope.
I lived in a modular home before and I loved it.
It's an older mobile home. Yeah, it might have a little fixing to do on it, but eventually we'll get it done.
There's nothing wrong if you're happy what you live in. You could live in a cardboard box.
I'm happy where I'm at.
You got a roof over your head.
That's the main thing, a roof over our head.
Yeah, home is no shame in your game.
But there's a lot of people in here. Oh, your trailer's trash. Let's get a house tour. No. I don't.
You know, there's some people out there that don't even have a home. They gotta think about that. There's some people out
I
here.
know there's one lady.
homeless.
There's one lady on TikTok. She sometimes lives in her car, or now she lives in a camper.
I've seen some people on here that lives in the woods on here.
Yeah, there's a lady on here too that lives in the woods. She lives in a tent. She's happy
You
with
can
that.
make a place look nice regardless of what it looks like on the outside. It's what's on the inside that counts.
Yep.
You can live in a shed and make it look nice. You know, there's a lot of people buying those little sheds and making them as tiny homes now.
I know. I've seen a lot of them.
People shouldn't make fun of people for what kind of house they have to live in.
I got a friend that lives in Texas. Her and her husband take little sheds and make them to little homes.
My friend sold her nice $1 million house to live in a tiny home. And it's beautiful.
Is it just
She just wanted to
herself?
downsize.
Was it just for herself or?
Yeah, it's herself.
Yeah, tiny homes would be good for one person, you know. But when you
My brother, he had this. One day I'll post this on TikTok. He had this little shed he made into a little apartment. He had his kitchen, his bathroom, his bedroom, and he had it so cute in there.
Oh.
And then he sold it for like $1,000, and he bought it for like $4,000 or $5,000.
Oh wow.
But he got sick and he had to come and stay with me.
Yeah.
And modular homes are nice. I lived in one. They're pretty. If you get them put up on the foundation and all the brick, it's just like a house.
Yeah.
The only thing about a modular home is they depreciate in value.
That's true.
That's like a trailer. The thing that scares you about living in trailers, though, they go up really fast if something happens.
Yeah, if I was on here on live about 3 weeks ago, my whole left side of my face, I had shingles. Painful shingles. And it went up to my eye, and I had to go see the eye doctor.
Oh, Heather, that'd be nice because if he's 21, he's wanting to build a tiny home. That'd be perfect for him for a starter home.
Yeah, cookies are the best. I like those oatmeal and raisin cookies.
Oh, those are good too.
You know those grandma's oatmeal raisin cookies?
Have you seen the private selection oatmeal cookies?
Yeah, I've seen them, but I like the grandma's oatmeal and raisin cookies.
I haven't had those.
They're the best.
Where do you get them at?
We can't find them in the store no more.
Easily and send money quickly.
What about, do y'all have a crumble cookie there?
No.
That's convenience from Chase.
No,
Y'all don't have a
we
crumble
much
cookie?
in this
Yeah,
town.
we live in a small town for what it's worth. It's a good town, but we live in a small town.
Oh, y'all live in a small town, so y'all don't have one of those?
No. If we really want to go do some fun things, we have to go about an hour away to do stuff.
Oh, goodness.
All we got was maybe a bowling alley, a Walmart, Colborne County Fair, maybe 2 or 3 restaurants. That's about it.
We have a crumble cookie here, but I'm telling you, it's not worth the price for it because they're wanting like $7 for one cookie. We don't have a Kmart anymore. I miss Kmart.
In my opinion, a $2 cookie is a lot better than $7 cookie. That's expensive. $7 for one cookie, maybe two cookies, yeah, but not one cookie.
No, it's $7 for one cookie, for real.
I never had crumble cookie, but Lisa just said that Sioux Falls has it.
Do y'all have a Kmart?
We used to. They got shut down.
You know what? I feel like they should bring Kmart back and leave Walmart. No,
Oh, Walmart's good.
I don't like Walmart.
How come?
I just do not like Walmart because the way they treat customers.
This Walmart where we live, they are nice to people.
The Walmarts here in Tennessee are horrible. They will look
They
at
are. Like people in, we went to visit family in Las Vegas. My husband's mom and daughter and grandson. And this lady, she came to try to push me. And oh my God, my husband and daughter, she stood up for me.
I do not like Walmart because the way they do people, they look at you like you're a thief. They check your bags. They check your receipt 3 times. I just don't like Walmart here. I cannot stand Walmart.
Here, at this Walmart, they will ask for your, if you don't have anything in your bags, they'll ask for a receipt.
I work in a store. I work in a field department. And I would never treat my customers like that.
Only on NFL Network.
Hey, Dom,
Yeah.
remember when Lisa and her ex-husband, I think it was, borrowed us that one DVD that one time?
Yeah?
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was.
Watching older wrestling from way back in the 80s, 70s, that's pretty cool.
Walmart's not cheap, though.
No, but
Yeah,
it's
it's
a
not.
lot cheaper than the other stores in this town.
Walmart is not cheap. I don't know. They're up their price. And I've noticed if you go to a store, you buy a pack of Pringles from Walmart. You go to another store, like for instance Kroger, and buy a pack of Pringles. Those Pringles from Kroger is going to taste a lot better than the Walmart.
Oh, wow. We don't have a Kroger's here.
And you know why? Because a lot of times they get where they can, the wholesale price where they can sell older food. It don't taste the same. Honestly, it does not taste the same.
We live in a town that we have corn pellets. You know what that is?
Oh yeah.
We live in a town with the corn pellets in it. People call it the bird feeder because the bird comes up and eats the corn off the building.
I never tried the bagel Pringles.
I'd like to try those crumble cookies, but I never had it. But our friend Lisa on here, she said crumble cookies are in Sioux Falls. That's an hour away from where we live.
Crumble cookies not worth. They're okay if you got the money to spend.
Well, we don't have the money to spend like
But they
that.
don't taste no better than the cookies you can make at home.
Yeah, get a package of frozen cookies, throw them in the oven, and
I like to make my own homemade cookies, like peanut butter cookies, oatmeal bars.
Keep me motivated. Keep trying to do a lot of great things in 22.
I like it. Edison confidence and very, very
Yeah, they're way too sweet. You're right. They are way too sweet.
used to play some strange numbers, but we don't.
yeah.
Chess cake is good. You like key lime pie?
No, I don't like lime pie. I like cheesecake, but I
like-
only have to watch my sweets because I can't have much sugar or salt intake. Because
Do you like chess pie?
what is it?
Chess?
Chest pop?
No, chest pie.
No, never had that. I like apple pie. I like pumpkin pie. That's about it when it comes to pies.
Yeah, chest pie is good.
See, I have high blood pressure, so I have to limit on my sugar intake and my salt intake.
But chest pie has a lot of sugar, so you may not like that.
Yeah.
It's super good, but it's super got a lot of sugar in it.
You know, having high blood pressure, that can cause you having a stroke. It could cause you to go to the hospital. It could cause you to do everything.
Having high blood pressure can cause a lot of things. It can cause you blindness.
Yep.
It can cause you to be crippled.
Yep.
It can cause you to have speech impairment.
I'm on pills for life on that. My doctor couldn't figure out why my high blood pressure was so high. And they had me try some of these pills I'm taking right now, and it works wonders.
Somebody asked you for $1.
$1? I don't even have that in my name.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I fill the water up and I put the juice packet in there. Shake it up and drink it. They might have saw my son drinking soda or my husband drinking soda, but I can't.
You have high cholesterol?
No, I have high blood pressure.
Oh, okay.
It was something very dear to him.
Hi.
In the final year of his life, Clark attended many such gatherings and reunions.
But I suppose I'm going to get off here and take my night pills and get something to eat and go crawl in bed. But you have a good night, Wanda.
You too. Take care.
You too. Bye. Bye.
Through it all, he was battling amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, ALS.